Okay folks, welcome back. We'll call this part 2 of our Ontelaunee quarry spur exploration. So we're just over there on all the other side of these thickets here, and we're making our way towards the quarry. So this is the old bed that we're on right here. There's an old tie right there. We come through here. Assuming this road probably would have existed in conjunction with the railroad at one time. Not 100% sure about that. There's so much that has gone on at the Lake Ontelaunee area over the years, including the fact that there was once a town where Lake Ontelaunee is now, but like so many of our lakes in Pennsylvania and probably throughout the country, underneath every man-made lake there is an old town. So the original town of Maiden Creek, I believe, resides under Lake Ontelaunee. And that would be in that direction there, but we're focusing on something else. So this direction, this little black patch right there, that's the active Norfolk Southern Evansville spur, originally Berks County Railroad. We're following the quarry spur that came off of that. And we go in this direction towards the quarry. And we have more rail ties right here, relatively still in place. One here, one here. That one's no longer in place there. So the bed's going in this direction. I believe it does terminate at the quarry, but I'm going to show you guys something pretty neat that completely completes the puzzle, I guess you could say. Because just looking in there, you'd be like, well, I really don't see anything in there. And you're right, there's really not much in there that would show that there was once a railroad. There's a little bit of a, okay, now there's a tie right there. It's a little bit of a grade, but not much. There's no rails in there. I don't know if you can hear the train in the background, but that is it's Norfolk Southern Reading line. And it's the same line that connects to the Lehigh line that was in the news all last week. It's originally the East Pennsylvania Railroad. Stella, come here, hon. All right, so we got our rails. Some still connected. They just ripped them out of the ground, and they would have been right over in here. They just ripped them out of the ground, and they just drug them over here, right next to where the quarry is. So through here is where the quarry. We're not going to go through there. We'll take the easy way. Again, I looked for dates on these. I'm not having much luck. Everything's pretty well pitted, and I'm not finding any dates today. All right, so let's go check out the quarry. So, how it all worked out as far as getting product onto the spur, that one you're gonna have to come up with your own answers for. I'm not exactly sure where the line would have gone to get loaded as they were mining or harvesting the stone out of this quarry, and not really sure what this would have been, if this would have been a stone quarry or if they were pulling limestone out of here for early cement production. We are right near Heidelberg Cement, which is a huge cement facility, and that is what Norfolk Southern switches out down there in Evansville at the cement plant. Okay, so now we're coming into this quarry. So we've got rock wall to our left, rock wall to our right. We're gonna come down in. A local fella told me they used this as a dump decades ago, which makes sense. It seems like they do that with a lot of old quarries. Now this one would have gone back years too. Remember, that spur was deactivated in the, it appears, the 40s or 50s. So this would have been prior to that, when this was all being worked. Could have been late 1800s, when the rail line was first put in, 1870s, 1880s, 1890s. Got a piece of pipe sticking out of the ground here, some sort of vent pipe. I took a little walk around earlier before I started the video to look for any artifacts, but I just couldn't really find any. It's a nice sized pit. Would have been dug relatively primitively. Just took a stick to the eye. That's gonna leave a mark. Yeah, nice size, maybe about 30 feet. And again, not sure what they were pulling out of here. If this was for cement or for building material. It comes here, pretty much makes a 90-degree turn, heads off in that direction. So yeah, this is the quarry that those old rails that we just found still in the ground would have led to many, many, many moons ago. All right, there's one more thing while we're in the area I want to show you guys. Some old stacked stone retaining wall looking kind of thing. I know you guys like the stacked stone stuff, so we'll go check that out. But one last look, decent sized quarry. Here's the rim all the way around, 90-degree turn, and then back towards the direction that we came in. And then right on the other side of that lip would have been the mining spur that came off the Schuylkill and Lehigh. All right, I'll see you in the next one.